What's going on YouTube? I am Pogiforce. This is my hat. We got ourselves one last duel for you today because my computer is dying. We got Nick running his light water versus Nathan, who's currently on the phone, who's running a mono water build. So
yeah,
this is essentially going to be an accent face-off.
Yeah.
Who won dice roll?
He did.
He did. All right.
Okay.
That's potato gun.
Okay.
Nick with all the one drops. Cyber Trader.
All your dice are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Oh, so you just get plus 1 to your roll. Yeah. Okay.
Search the depths.
Okay. That's good.
Oh, hey, I'll ask again just because. Have y'all heard anything about the expansion for this? Oh, hey! You saw that? Yes. Alright then.
Yeah.
When the skis are on top of it. I know. When did this come out?
Accent! His accent's coming out first.
Quick memory.
I like those shields, Nick. Those shields were funny.
It's sitting, no, it's sitting in my car. What? What? I should play, I know. You need to get people. See, oh,
Cool.
okay, I see. Fine,
Cool.
Fine. I see how it is. I told you, I started my third job this week. Man, don't tell me about, I started this, I started this, I started that. Man, you know how much stuff I gotta do? I got a bunch of after a lot of recording. For the what? Day after a lot of recording. Yeah, I should have to email you. Yeah? Yeah, because trying to get a sanctuary? Oh, no, I already yeah, trying some stuff to block out, so. Oh, okay.
Accent. Bump. Do you run Fenbar on that? Yeah, Fenbar's good.
I'm listening.
Not in my deck. It's not. Well, at least not right now.
Yeah. I mean, when you're playing almost nothing but Cyberlords, you might as well run Reef Gladiator! Yes! He's bigger than everything in your deck, Nick. Except for Orion, but...
I don't have Orion.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I saw it.
That's not an Orion.
Hey.
What was that?
Ravu, the evolution.
I could have sworn that was Orion.
Do what?
I don't.
Yeah, I'm just... We've got a game going on that's getting recorded and is all on YouTube. Going onto YouTube. No, you're fine. I'm able to pay attention to both. I'm winning.
Still winning.
I'm winning.
He's like, big guy, still winning.
No, that's just me being my goofy
I was
self.
glad he can't attack.
Finbar! Most glorious.
I'm winning.
So he's at 7. 8.
No, he's not, because he's not a Cyberlord.
Oh, I thought he was.
But the point is that his accents will be bigger than your accents.
Well, I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Glorious top deck into Ravu. Uh-oh. And now all of his guys are blockers.
Yeah. And at the end of my turn, all my creatures on tap.
Yep. Ravu's gonna mess him up.
Okay.
Come on, that's awesome. You do a Coca show now because he's on band. Yeah, the Coca show is oh no, life swing. Yogi's so much better.
Intern.
Unfortunately, Axon is not quite that big.
Water doesn't have anything that big yet.
Nope.
Okay. Love you too. Bye.
Another one.
Good.
That's really unfortunate that Ravu actually came out when he did.
I realize what's going on and I see what's happening. I just have to focus.
Forklift tank.
It's fine.
If you can find a way to permanently get rid of Ravu running just water, I will be impressed.
I don't think there's a way to permanently get rid of him, but I'm going to.
Because unfortunately, in water, there's nothing quite 11,000 power yet.
Yeah. There's nothing that big. He can bounce it, but it'll eventually come back.
Charge the reef prints. Cyber Sprite.
Mm-hmm.
Logo scan.
My turn?
Yeah.
And then forklift tank mills your deck.
I'll at least get one use out of it.
Maybe two, depending on... Well, no, just one. Because even if you bounce one of his reef gladiators, he's going to have another one.
Alright. Its effect kicks off. Mill.
It's a creature, so what happens?
It's a creature.
I think you bounce.
Target enemy
If
to.
it's a creature, return target enemy to opponent's hand.
So you bounce a creature.
No. Oh, yeah.
You
I
bounce a creature.
It's not bouncing on him.
Okay. The other one will.
Block. Also, because he blocked, you can draw a card.
Yep. Oh, yeah. And then
Oh, Cyber Sprite.
I'm going to attack him.
He's going to block with Cyber Stride.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I negotiated to keep him out between me and because I accidentally blew it with my deck, so I can't get it off.
That shield.
Shield Blast.
No, it is accident.
Return him.
Okay.
Pass turn. So I told her, so joke's on her because she's like, all right, so now that I can double check to make sure what's going on, because she's pregnant, she's super fidgety.
Look at the size of that hand. How many cards do you have in your hand?
About 10.
8, it looks
8
like.
cards. I'm going to.
Oh wow, you were stupid. No.
But
Charge an Ice Blade.
so, but when she asked, well, you know, how can I tell which army? I was like, well, if they're so lazy enough for it, they'll have this icon right here.
Reef
or
Gladiator.
They'll say works with. So I've been collecting those.
And 4.
Veil Vortex.
Veil Vortex. Return it. Return it. So that sets him back a turn. It's going to take him a whole 2 turns to play it.
Yeah.
So how do you win?
I
Break
have
all
my
5
shields
shields
left,
and
so
then
he has
swing
to just
directly.
Swing through to me. Oh, I didn't even see you come in, Steve. How you doing?
My turn?
Yes.
Right now he's kind of losing.
Yeah, game 1 of the match, and I'm not in the best position. I started out strong, but then he's got this guy that I
Just have no answer for. And it was just unfortunate that he showed up when he
permanent
did.
answer is
It's just unfortunate that he showed up when he did so early in the game.
Right. That 11,000 dude.
Yeah, he's big, and
What he
he's
does, he turns everything I have into a blocker,
so they can get in the way.
and then he untaps all of my creatures at the end of the turn.
So they're free to block next turn, including himself. So he's got this really big guy that just gets in the way.
It's only 8. All protecting.
Charge a...
What's funny is that fire has this one
Spy
spell that's
mission?
only 2, that only costs 2, that could kill him permanently.
Wow.
Because it kills any blocker that you want for 2 mana. It's a
Flag
really
leader.
good card.
Mm-hmm.
But in the mono water light up,
Teleport.
oh snap!
Back to the hand.
He's
And
making
draw card.
sure that you don't play that card.
Whoever told you I was nice was clearly mistaken. Go ahead.
He's making sure it's a fight to the finish.
Well, what else would I be good for? 4, 5. Twilight. 2.
Running out of battery very quickly.
Yes.
Is there a spot to plug in near here?
Right above you. My turn. Yeah.
Because I want to make sure we at least finish this match.
Charge the Cyber Trader. Depending on what you do, actually.
Yeah, it's depending on what he does.
Yeah.
Where is the power strip? Over there.
Logo scan. Yep.
Rug indeed.
We have power.
Veil Vortex.
Yep.
Yep.
The only thing you can attack with is Finbar. Yeah, and he's not attacking. So,
He got his accent out first, but then unfortunately he bounced back with his own.
go ahead.
And then he played the big guy.
Just so you know, this is a game.
It is. Sadly.
Storm Smart Blast.
Okay. Taps all his guys so the Docker Sphere can swing through for game. So that's game 1. 12 minutes. Very defensive
Logo
game
scan
1.
on top, followed by Emperor Axon and Emperor Axon.
There's all your Emperor accents.
Right behind the logo scan that would have gotten me though.
Yep.
I didn't have any more bounces in my hand anyways.
Yeah.
So I was about to go Forklift Tank.
You didn't want
And,
Ravu keeping on the field.
Yeah, Ravu couldn't stay.
I was trying to keep it with Ravu off until I could hit the Forklift Tank onto the field and bounce him in the same
Because
turn.
then Forklift Tank would potentially bounce him every turn for you.
Yes. And then I had 2 Forklift Tanks in hand.
Yeah. But it was just getting up to the mana where you could play them and the bounce at the same time because you had to keep him off the field.
Yeah. And the Reef Prince, I mean, the Reef Gladiators were helpful.
Yeah. They're just really big, and it makes it where Ravu is really the only thing that can swing over. Axon can bounce with them. And since Nick doesn't run any fin bars, if you can set up, your Axons will be bigger than his.
Yeah, I know.
It's just that Ravu came in nice and early, turn 6.
When he's supposed to.
When he already had a Starlight champion on the field, so.
Skyforce champion.
Skyforce, whatever. It was Starlight Strategist, wasn't it?
Twilight Commander.
Twilight Commander. I'm getting all my Skyforce champions confused because they don't see a lot
Charge
of
a
play.
Cyber Trader. Good.
Nick's hand is so mean.
Mine's
It depends on if I can get everything off.
Consider the matchup, Nick.
Yeah.
Charge Cyber
No
Trader.
offense to him, but he's playing mono water, so
Cyber Sprite.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
there's only so much water can do by itself. Not the best draw in the world.
So far, it seems like Nature was my best deck.
Nature's got like the best,
Nature is your best.
the fastest, most aggressive
With-
finishers.
So
Pass.
far, Darkness. Being,
Darkness is pretty. Actually, so far, Darkness is your only one that's won.
Yeah.
And really, the Darkness
Charge
isn't
Veil
even.
Vortex. Search the depths.
Another thing to consider is that your Darkness deck isn't even optimized. Like that Darkness deck can still get better.
Well, neither is mine.
Neither is Nature. That's true.
None of my decks are optimized. They're just
And I've
optimized
noticed
amongst what
the
they
only
have.
deck that has blockers
You still
is this
got
one so far.
some work to optimize them, but
The
you
only-
got the basis of the strategy down, and you know what you need to make them better.
The only deck he has that has blockers is this one.
You don't have a monolight?
No, I hadn't made that yet.
Yeah, okay.
And really, this is probably the best way for you to start, because then you get a better feeling of how each civ plays on its own, and how they would probably work well together.
Well, he already knew he wanted to make a mono nature deck and make that his primary.
Well, Evo Fury got a lot of people wanting to play Mono Nature, because it came out with so many good cards for Nature.
Good.
I mean, until Evo Fury came out, Nature really wasn't that viable, because it didn't have a lot of usable finishers, because while they had a lot of nice big guys, but they were slow. You know, they were 6 mana or higher, and they weren't fast attack. They didn't get anything coming
Charge
into
the
play.
potato gun. Axon. Double break.
Uno, dos.
Good.
See,
This is back to the way the other one started.
Yeah.
This is pretty much going the exact same route.
Yep.
Axon.
I can do a couple of things actually, to be honest.
Also one of those cards that's just going to the back and everything.
I know what I would do.
Axon bump.
Yeah.
Action bump.
Is that what you wrote down?
Yeah. Knowing the hand that you've got, that's what I would have done, just to get it off the field.
Charge the Veil Vortex.
Yep.
Just one. Finbar.
Oh, can he? Oh, Finbar. Sweet.
Finbar, calamitous.
Good.
Actually, this is exactly how the last one went, almost. Except you don't have 3 Reef Gladiators in play.
My turn?
No, they came out later after
Oh, yeah.
the.
Well, the Finbar came a little later.
Yeah.
My turn?
Yeah. But see, I've done charge 2 Veil Vortexes, which sucks.
Especially with what I have in hand.
Starwing.
Okay. My turn.
Yeah.
Skyforce champion.
Teleport.
I think you need to get aggressive. Get aggressive.
Swinging in.
Don't let him. Don't let him do it. Don't let him do it.
Good.
Ice Blade. Go.
He saw it coming. He knew it was coming.
To be honest, I like the old version of him better.
I don't remember the
Potato gun.
Potato gun. Yes.
What does Potato Gun do?
Everything that he battles, if when he attacks it and he battles it, he sends it back to your hand. So go ahead and block him. Go ahead.
Alright.
Yeah.
The whole
Good.
time, it's like, okay, we're gonna swing these guys. Wait, can you kill us next time? I don't think so. Just really involved. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, okay, we're good. And then I go.
There is a downside to that, though.
And like, okay, so, oh man, we're gonna take.
You know that, right?
Oh, God.
His ability only works when he's attacking.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So on the defense, he's still gonna die.
Yeah, no.
Half damage. Oh wait, no. Yeah. Gisella's broken.
Go.
Okay, you swing with Kali.
Also, doesn't he bounce himself as well, or
That's
just
pretty-
the enemy?
Yeah, it's like, oh, take 14 from one swing.
I think he bounces himself.
I think he
The
bounces
other
only the
creature.
enemy.
Okay.
Only bounces the enemy. I kind of wish he'd bounce himself.
Charge Seneschal.
Mm-hmm.
Forklift.
Forklift tank.
Darkness.
Come in.
Okay.
Good.
There's a lot of those though. Well, I was thinking also red white. There's a lot of red white things. A lot of red things. Whatever.
Keeper of Clouds is a little big.
But I was thinking you also need to
Ravu.
and go, oh, I'll tap it.
Actually, no.
Because he just drew a better option.
Better option than Ravu.
Yeah.
Better option than Rabu.
That's surprising.
Let's see. I'm not gonna charge. So. 2, 4.
I'm gonna show you a card you should consider for your water deck.
Helios ring. Tap it.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna go and attack forklift.
2.
You can kill both of them.
I'm not gonna use this effect. Kill. Kill.
One card to consider for your deck. Water Spark Gargoyle.
Don't have him.
I'm just saying, things to look for.
When it comes into play, you put.
You bounce 2 creatures.
Yeah.
Any 2 creatures. It can be one of your own if you want.
Finbar.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one more. 2 more in here actually.
Good.
That I would recommend.
Alright.
This guy. He's a 4-for-1 with a Veil Vortex effect. He's in Rise. So there's a lot of
one of him.
there's a lot of Rise cards that you could use. I can't.
Now, Rabu.
Yeah.
I knew you had him. The way you've been talking the whole
And this
day,
guy
one time.
would be great against Ravu. Because he sends it to the top of the deck.
Yeah.
Sets him back 2 turns.
More than that, actually, because I can't draw anything other than those 2.
That's what I'm saying. It sets you back 2 turns. That's the only Milporo I have, unfortunately. Makes me a little sad. Veil Vortex! Stalling for the win. He's just got to amass himself a field to swing through at that last shield.
Yeah.
He's just got to do it. He can still win this. This is still a very close game, too. We might be able to push this into game 3, depending on how he draws.
Ravu just.
Because
messing him up a
Ravu's
little.
not coming out for a little while here.
That's really the only thing you have to worry about is Ravu.
Well, that and accents and things like that, because you have a Cyber Trader in play.
Yeah.
Cyber Sprite.
Mm-hmm.
Axon.
Yep.
Action!
Swinging in.
Shield.
Yes.
Rather, I normally would grade them on the second final exam, so I don't take
Yep.
This is exciting. This is a really close game, too. May have stalled.
I need to find a way to get rid of that Finbar first.
You're not in a position to swing through for game.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm not in a position to win at all. However, play that.
You have 9 mana.
Yeah.
If I would have played my hand right, I could have won last turn, but I fucked it up because I didn't charge.
Let's see.
I
The only
charged,
thing I
could've-
need to get rid of right now is him.
I can't play it for you.
I know.
You decided to use something else.
Scan.
Church.
Now,
Whatever.
it's
Everything turns into fire. I was talking about Gazer Man out earlier. I told him about Gazer Man out earlier. He's good in that avatar.
So, what mechs are you bringing to the fight?
play whatever makes you happy.
I can do this.
Just making you work for it really hard.
Two.
It's like everybody has the same
Ice Blade. For Axon.
Now that the deed has been done, Nick, I'd like you to consider this. You had 1 attacker already.
Mm-hmm.
you have
Yeah, flat like
these two guys in hand with 9 mana and an Emperor Accent. You could have swung for game. But I didn't want to say it
Well,
while you could still do it, because then that's backseat dueling.
yeah, I know. Actually, side seat because you're beside me.
Oh, whatever.
Surprisingly, I'm going to charge the forklift tank.
Everybody has Irish sight, so why are we even playing with terrain?
Well, elevation terrain matters, but forest not quite as much.
By not quite as much. You need
Search the depths.
Or you can still use it tactically.
That's 2 Emperor accents for each of
You
us.
can't see the forest, but I can.
This is still an extremely close game, too.
No. It's super
Because you have no shields and he has 2 shields.
Mm-hmm.
You've got the 1 blocker. It's still his turn. He has 4 mana. He can replay that Fenbar.
Which I am.
Really, all he needs to do is draw his
That's right, you're the one that makes
Good.
something
his
mad.
neuron,
Yeah.
and you lose.
He has an arrow?
He has a neuron.
Like that one solo guy, and you get magic.
Who should be in here.
They forget about the eyeless sight part.
He might be in
Come out through the
shields.
forest.
That puts Nick at 10 mana. Unfortunately, 10 is not enough to win.
No.
He would need 11 to play straight to Ravu, but he doesn't have the means to do that.
Oh, and then the new solo guy. People are curious if he's gonna be like the one.
And none of those are blockers
My
either.
girlfriend, they actually have the thermal guys in there, and they have. They
What?
put the 3 magical abilities. If it does any one of those, or
'Cause if he plays a bounce card, or an evolution,
Yeah.
a fresh evolution, next turn. I'm like, this is so exciting because I have no idea who's going to win this game. Because this could literally go either way right now. This is extremely close.
But it's all ridiculous. Like, if it's able to do any one of those, it's awesome. If it can do all
Where did he come from?
even better.
My hand?
You were sitting on him, huh?
Yeah.
Because like balance strike +2 to your movement and
Yeah.
+2 to strength. And you're like, okay, I'll make
Fortunately, I can't do anything just yet.
If he can bounce and play an evolution,
It's gonna fly across the table and kill you.
He has to be able to do both, though.
he has
Charger
to be able to
logo
do both.
scan.
If he can do both,
Search
he
the
wins
depths.
this one.
Not what I needed. Not what I needed. Take that one.
But, unfortunately for him, he can't bounce Ravu anymore. Unless he uses forklift tank.
Right now, what he needs to do.
Gladiator.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot he had 2 shields. I don't know. I thought it was over.
Good. And here comes Ravu.
Straight to Ravu. Either way, he breaks. No, actually.
I'll break at least one.
You have to block that, otherwise he stands to win.
And even if I don't block it, even if I do block it, he still stands to win.
Well, no, because he can only take 2 shields. If you
That's
didn't
right,
block
that guy
it...
is.
Yeah. He's not attacker. And he
Also,
only
you
has
did block,
features.
so you get to draw.
Yeah.
So now he's swinging at shields. Hopefully he'll give you something. Anything.
Ice Blade.
Only him, or him, or him.
Get rid of the blockers. Oh, wait. They're all blockers now.
Yeah.
Darn it!
That one.
Last shield. Stand.
This ain't Vanguard. Oh, so close. I was rooting for him, too.
Charger Reef Prince. Use a spy mission.
You draw 2.
Yep.
He needs 3 blockers, and he's only got 5 mana.
You can play 3 1-drops and 1 2-drop.
This just wasn't a fair
It
matchup
didn't-
at all.
It didn't work out
Tried to buy the arcade.
because he's got two guys I can still attack. I'm not going to be able to. I can only put out one blocker and bounce a guy.
So that's game 2 for a really close second game, but Nick still won. So
That's end of match.
that's in the match. Yep.
Good game, Nick.
4 mono civ decks. Water, dark, fire, nature. His dark and nature seem to be the best ones, but we're not all that surprised.
Light will come up soon.
Light will come up maybe next week. That was fun. See you guys later.